It is National Tsunami Preparedness Week. It was March 2011, you may recall, when an earthquake in Japan spawned a tsunami that crossed the Pacific. It caused a significant amount of damage, about $17 million to the Santa Cruz Yacht Harbor, vastly different from the now repaired harbor and docks. This week, emergency preparedness teams on the Central Coast are making sure we're prepared if it happens again. One scientist with the National Weather Service believes the biggest threat would be an earthquake that triggers a subterranean landslide in the Monterey Bay.
That could produce a very large tsunami wave with only a few minutes of advanced warning, if any at all.
Threats like these and other tsunami scenarios are why the National Weather Service says they test their alert system every year. They got the warning out at 10:15 this morning. That message was carried on local radio and television stations. But while the National Weather Service says their test went well, it was not the case in Monterey County. A lot of people were expecting to hear warning sirens this morning, but didn't. Action News reporter Caitlin Conrad is live right now to explain why. Caitlin?
Dan, the Naval Support Activity of Monterey says the sirens at the Navy Postgraduate School were never scheduled to go off today. Melinda Larson, the public affairs person there, says that the Naval Postgraduate School can sound those sirens anytime they want to or at the request of the county. However, the County Office of Emergency Services says they have nothing to do with sounding those sirens. Now, these sirens are very important. According to Sherry Collins with the county, they're the only ones in the whole county of Monterey. When I asked how people would know about a tsunami if A, the sirens didn't go off, or if B, people were too far away to hear them, I got two different answers. The first one, pretty simple. If you feel the ground shake, head for higher ground because a significant local earthquake could cause a tsunami. The second answer is that the county has another alert system outside of the sirens.
The other way that you would be notified is through the emergency notification systems that we have. So that's everything from Alert Monterey, which is the system that people can sign up their cell phones on.
Collins says the key to this alert system is that they have enough lead time to get out the alert to your cell phone. But as you heard the scientists with National Weather Service say, we might have a tsunami wave that arrives just within minutes of a local earthquake.
All right, thank you very much, Caitlin. Any other problems, though, besides just the siren, or were there more troubles?
There were some more troubles. There was another miscommunication between the Naval Postgraduate School and the county. According to the Naval Postgraduate School, they were supposed to be on a conference call. It was a simulated conference call that the county was hosting that was going to bring in all of the decision makers in the area to make sure that if a tsunami happened, the right chains of command were notified about it. But they say that the phone never rang at the Naval Postgraduate School. When we asked the county what happened with that, they said that they had the wrong phone line. The call didn't go through, and Sherry Collins with the county says it's a problem they're working on solving.
All right, thank you very much. We'll see where it goes. Thank you very much, Caitlin. There are things that you can do to be prepared. Experts say number one is know, again, if you feel that quake, head to higher ground. You should also know whether you're in an inundation zone. It's also important to make sure that your home is safe, make sure you have enough food and water and so on that can last your family for 5 days.